Sometimes you have huge expectations for an event, but then it somehow turns out very differently. We went to Tuscany in the summer. The whole year before was full of stress, and we both agreed that we didn't need an action-packed vacation, but just wanted to sit in a holiday home in Tuscany and enjoy life. We went by car, and it came as it had to. I took so many cameras with me that I wanted to use for different purposes. The X100 for city trips, the Rolleiflex to photograph the small villages, and my 5D as a sturdy all-rounder when we were on the move during the day. Not to mention the video cameras. Well, at least I have some nice video material from this trip. But what I hardly have are photographs. You're often so busy trying to prepare for everything and imagining how you'll be incredibly productive on location, and that you will take the best photos for your portfolio, that you don't even realize what you actually need. For me this summer it was the peace and quiet. The peace and the simplicity. Not having to focus on every necessary cable or spool of film, but simply having everything with me that I really need to take in the impressions. In almost all cases, that was my senses. Right after that came the smartphone, which I used a lot and took 2 of my favorite photos with. I love the simplicity of the smartphone, and also the often somewhat trashy look. Of course, I'm not quite sure how large I can print these pictures, but that doesn't matter. Without the smartphone, I wouldn't have taken them. And whenever I scroll through my gallery and see the pictures, they immediately bring me back to the small villages. You really can't ask for much more than that. I love talking about focal lengths and technology, but this summer I thought about everything except what I really needed. The reduction to the essential. And that was being in this enchanted place in the middle of the forest, enjoying the excellent Tuscan cuisine and just focusing on my thoughts. The pictures, or rather the videos and the few pictures I took there, came naturally. Just like the photograph of our view on a rainy night. We woke up far too early, and the major credit for this photograph goes to my wife. I only ended up technically realizing the photo because the exposure was quite tricky. For us as city people, the scenery felt so overwhelming, and as silly as it sounds, sometimes you need to see such forces of nature to remind you how small your own problems are. My camera bag stayed closed most of the time. And I was angry with myself for a while. I had all these possibilities and I didn't do anything with them. The mechanics of social media can put so much pressure on us to keep posting, to keep getting better and better, but this couldn't be further from the truth. I captured this trip to Tuscany with the tools that I had at my disposal and which I could use at the time, and that was primarily my memory. And the inspiration I got is so much more valuable than 50 photos that I can post on Instagram. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.